there, but I have a list of common expressions that I'd like to go over with you guys, and have you guys try it out. And they're just short little phrases, but one thing that so some examples that I can give you, and this is the importance of intonation. Okay, we talk about intonation, the rising and falling of your voice. And especially in conversation, you know, it gives so much meaning. So I was reading a book to my kids last night, 2 nights ago, and we kind of stopped and had a little intonation lesson on this, because I was reading and I said, "Oh, it's you again." And my son stopped me and he said, "Nope, that's not how you say it." And because I was kind of reading, I must not have been thinking of the context of the book. And because I had said it, "Oh, it's you again." And I said it in a more of a higher pitch, more pleasant tone. And in the book, the character was actually very annoyed that this person was coming back. And so she said, so my son was like, "That's not how you say it." So I looked at it again. I'm like, "Oh, you're right." So then I redid it and used this tone. "Oh, it's you again." Okay. "Oh, it's you again." So then we launched in, of course, I launched into this lesson about intonation and about how we have the same words, same exact words, but my tone changed the meaning completely. "Oh, it's you again." "Oh, it's you again." Okay. The way, the words that I stressed in it and the tone that I use. So, "Oh, it's you again." It's a higher tone. "Oh, it's you again." Okay. "Oh, it's you again." And then, "Oh, it's you again." "Oh, it's you again." My tone comes down. "Oh, it's you again." And there becomes just kind of a little bit of a nastiness to it. Okay. My facial expression changes and it gets that different tone. All right. So there's ways that we can use that to change these phrases. And so we'll kind of go through, and some of them I might say, "Okay, now do it with this feeling attached to it." And we can kind of go that way. Another thing that I want you to, another example that came up, and I've used this before in a study group, so if you were here, this might be a repeat, but my 4-year-old son, there was a time I asked him something, and he goes, So he didn't actually use the words, but because he used the intonation, I knew what he meant. So can anybody kind of write in what would mean? So in the chat, write in what you think what words was he meaning? What words was he meaning? If you know, type it in. So I've got someone saying, "Okay, whatever." So he's using the same number of syllables in this phrase, but he's actually not saying the words. He's just using the tone and the same amount of syllables. So whatever, that whatever. Maybe whatever could work, but there's a common one. So this is actually, "I don't know." Okay. I don't know. I don't know. So that was the intonation. And when he just said, I knew that that's what he meant. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So that is the power of intonation, that there are times, and there are some common expressions that don't even need the words because native speakers are used to hearing it and hearing that rhythm, and are able to pick up on that even without the words. So this gives us a lot of power in terms of, maybe you're still coming along with some of the pronunciations and the sounds and things like that. We still want to, make sure that we get those, but using the right rhythm can be very, very helpful for you as well. Okay. So anybody want to volunteer for this? I know that any of you who I haven't heard from yet want to go just try reading through this, go ahead and raise your hand if you'd like to give it a try. And we'll have a chance to do, okay, so Del, we'll have you go through it first. Let me get yours. And then if anybody wants to try it, then we'll have you just do your raised hand, the raised hand icon. Okay, good. We're getting some volunteers. And then Alexis, I'll have you do it. Nikita, I'm not sure if your hand was raised from before or still, so keep it raised if you want to try this as well. All right, Adele, I've unmuted you. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. And
okay.
I can't even find the raise hand.
Oh, you can't? So if you click on participants, okay, so that's,
okay.
Thank you for saying that, because I don't think I explained that. So if you click on participants, you'll see a list of people.
Yes.
And I think that there's the raise hand icon there.
Okay, I see that now.
Okay, so if anybody else needs that, that's where you find it. And if you want to chat, you have to click on the chat box too. That will give you a chance to write in any questions in case any of you didn't see that. Okay, all right, let's go through some of these common expressions. So do this one right here first. And do it the two different ways, the really nice, pleasant way and the kind of nasty way.
Oh, it's you again. Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, there you go. So it's just that difference in the tone. All right, go down here.
Be careful.
Be careful. So what feeling does that kind of portray?
Oh, it's concerning and wishing luck.
Yeah, oh, just be careful. Yeah, be careful. It also can be like, be careful, you know. I think that comes, you know, with my kids. They'll be doing something dangerous. Be careful. Okay, do the next one.
Be careful driving.
Be careful driving. Yep, be careful driving. There's a lot of different ways to do it. So as you go through, you can kind of play with different.
Can you translate this for me?
Good, and that's a very kind of, you know, nice, tender way to do it. Can you translate this for me?
Chicago is very different from Boston.
So I heard very. Very, there you go. So do it again.
Chicago is very different from Boston.
Chicago is very different from Boston. Good. And I like how you stress that very, you know, it's very different.
Don't worry.
Good. Don't worry. So it goes up and then it comes down. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it. Yep. Good.
Everything is ready.
Yep. Good. And you use a contraction there, which is good because, you know, that's probably more common in conversational English, is doing everything's ready. Everything's ready instead of everything is ready. You know, sounds a little bit more formal. Everything's ready. When we put in contractions, it does make it feel more natural and more relaxed. All right.
Excellent.
Excellent. Good. So that one word phrases, we still use that word stress. We're getting that first syllable stress on this. Excellent. Good.
From time to time.
From time to time. Yeah, from time to time. So this is kind of, this saying is saying, you know, we do it every once in a while. We do it from time to time, you know, is another way of saying we do it every once in a while.
Good idea. Good idea.
There you go. I like the, what did you correct on the second one? So you did it twice. The first time you did something. What did you do the first time? What?
Like I put an R sound in the end.
Good. I love that you have that awareness.
Good idea.
There you go. So that's a very common thing to do. Good idea versus good idea.
Good idea.
Yep. Excellent. Okay, keep going.
He likes it very much. He likes it very much.
There you go. So we're pulling out some common mistake here, huh?
Yeah, it's hard for me. I always forget it when I say it. I was like, oh, Oops, I still did it wrong
But
again.
what I love about what you're doing is that you're correcting yourself. So you're hearing it and you're correcting it yourself. And that they're, you know, when I see my students doing that, it makes me very, very happy. And I know that they're going to be very successful because their ear, you know, their ear is hearing it. Their ear is tuned in.
It's coming soon.
Do it again.
It's coming soon.
He's coming soon. All right, one more, and then I'm going to have Alexis do it.
Okay, it's right.
He's right. Good. All right, good job, Adele.
Thank you.